and I didn't want to die that night. Somebody came at my door trying to kill me. And I ended up at the hospital. I called the cops. She has the phone record that I called the cops asking for help. I ended up at the hotel. I did everything wrong, yes. But I was just trying to save my life that night. I didn't want to die that night. I was just...
Right away, notice the emotion here. Hernandez is framing himself as the victim, but in court, claiming "I didn't want to die" doesn't erase the actual charges. Do you believe him, or is this a deflection? Let me know in the comments.
He's on his way up. For your edification, this was a plea that we entered in front of Judge Angelini for 10 deferred.
Oh, no, I remember.
Okay, well, I'm just going to fill you in on what's going on there today.
All right, what's happening today?
So I asked the DA if he would be willing to consider the 10 deferred. He said, let me think about it. We did enter the plea fully and officially on the 4 silent. Mr. Hernandez then tells me he wants me to put in a motion to dismiss for prejudice, and I told him there is no such thing because, you know, judges bust plea bargains all the time. That doesn't give you a right to dismiss. And so then he says, well...
Here's where it gets interesting. Hernandez wants to dismiss the case for prejudice, but legally, that doesn't exist in this context. His lawyer even points out that judges rejecting plea deals is completely normal. This shows the gap between what defendants think they know and how the law actually works.
He wants a jury trial. And I said, well, we have entered the plea on the 4 silent, so the judge may or may not allow you to withdraw your plea, and then that's what he wants to speak to you about.
All right, we can go on the record.
Yes, ma'am. I just didn't understand what I was signing. And
excuse me.
Hasn't started
I'm sorry.
All right, and let me stop you right there. All this thing where people say they don't understand what they were signing, based upon what is the information that I've received, that first it was 10 years deferred and the judge denied it, and then it came back to a silent offer. Yeah, everybody understood. Court is calling 2023 CR 10221, State of Texas versus Joe Hernandez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar, for the State of Texas.
For the defense?
Suzanne Kramer.
All right, and are you Mr. Hernandez?
yes, ma'am.
All right, a plea was entered in this case on...
Notice how the judge pauses to ask about Hernandez's criminal history. This is huge because prior convictions can heavily influence sentencing. With only minor misdemeanors, Hernandez might have had a shot at leniency. But mental health concerns are about to complicate things.
Let me see what date is stamped on here. On April 22nd, 2024, according to the plea bargain agreement, punishments to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine, and the state is silent on the defendant's application. All right, with regards to the plea bargain agreement, the court, of course, does not have the PSI because we're coming back. Can someone tell me what his criminal history is?
Judge, I don't have a file on that.
Basically, I could be off on this, but my memory is some minor misdemeanors and no felony convictions.
Mm-hmm. So, counsel, do you wish to have a PSI done, or do you wish the court to make its ruling?
Honestly, Judge, based on his criminal history, and of course, you don't have the benefit of the interview with him, but Mr. Delgado and Escobar and I can fill you in on part of the, I think it was part of this plea bargain too, was evaluation for Mick. There are definitely some mental health issues going on. You can tell by reading the report, but you do not have the benefit of having that in front of you. But I do feel confident, of course, it's up to him to go forward today.
All right. So I am reading the police report, and based upon the police report that I've read that are in the stipulation, there is documentation of bizarre behavior. And I don't know, based upon the police report, if that bizarre behavior was drug-induced or if there's some sort of mental health issues.
Which is why I think we had dual, right, with Mick, or was it just Mick?
I'd make you guys, yes, that was awesome.
I mean, based on my time.
Pay attention here. The judge is questioning why Hernandez acted so bizarrely. Was it drugs, mental illness, or something else? Courts dig deep into this because it changes everything. Treatment versus punishment. What do you think? genuine mental health issues or just convenient timing.
And certainly I'm not an expert in any way, but I would tend to think it might have been mental health issues.
All right, Mr. Hernandez, you want to raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Joe Hernandez.
All right, so Mr. Hernandez, have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues?
No, ma'am.
All right. Not even in your childhood?
No, ma'am.
Drug use?
No, ma'am.
You're telling me you never used any drugs?
No. I'm an alcoholic, yes. I drink, but that's it.
All right, so in the stipulation, they're saying that you were exhibiting bizarre behavior.
Somebody was trying to take my life that night, and I was just trying to save my life. I was asking for help. And I didn't want to die that night. Somebody came.
Boom, it out. Too many defendants try to play armchair lawyer, tossing around phrases like right to confront my accuser without fully understanding them. Judges don't play with buzzwords. They cut straight to the legal bottom line.
I went over trying to kill me.
And
I ended up at the hospital. I called the cops. She has the phone record that I called the cops asking for help. I ended up at the hotel. I did everything wrong, yes. But I was just trying to save my life that night. I didn't want to die that night. I didn't want somebody to take my life for no reason. That's the God's honest truth. And I'm here fighting this. I don't have mental issues.
Oh, I mean, if you want a jury trial, we'll give you a jury trial.
I'm 34 years old.
No, if you want a jury trial, you can have a jury trial. That's your question.
Or you can request the judge to give you deferred, and then that way you know that you know what the end result's going to be.
I have a right to face my accuser, Your Honor.
And there it is. The plea deadline has expired. Translation: Hernandez just locked himself into a full jury trial. No more last-minute deals. This is the courtroom version of missing your flight. Once that door closes, it's gone. What do you think? Smart move or a massive mistake?
Now, here's the thing. We can go off the record. Everybody thinks that they can be an attorney without a license. They want to throw around magic words like Jack and the Beanstalk. Oh, let me throw right to accuser, right to confront. Let me throw, I want a dismissal.